Okay, we're running a little bit late to our ortho appointment, but today is the big day. We're finally getting our braces off. No more having braces after 3 long, excruciating years, man. We have been getting our teeth tighten everything throughout our bulking and our cutting. It has made our bulking hella hard because when you're trying to chew on things, your teeth are hella sensitive and everything hurts so much. So it for sure was a bit of a tricky situation for me when things were kind of getting tightened up and I was bulking, but we don't have to really worry about that no more. Today we're getting our clear retainers. We're also getting the metal retainers. So I'm pretty excited to show you guys. Now, this is what my teeth look right now. We're at a red light. This is how they look. I can't wait to show you guys how they look without the braces. But I wanted to make a quick car talk to show you guys because I'm gonna run inside before they cancel my appointment. So I will see you guys after the appointment. Okay, I just made it inside. I wanted to show you guys, but this is what it looks like. I know it's a little bit of too much of a close-up, but I just wanted to show you guys. I'll see you guys once they take them off. Super excited. The retainers are right there, the ones I'm gonna be getting, so we're so close. We're so close. They finally take them off. Here's how they're looking. They're gonna take an X-ray right now. Okay, so we made it back to the car. There's gonna be a little bit of noise just because I have the windows down. I think for about a minute, I'm gonna be talking a little bit weird because of the retainers until I get used to them. So right now, I sound super funny. But let me tell you guys my experience while I was in there. So it actually didn't take that long. I was expecting it to take hella longer, but it took maybe like around an hour. So it's typically what my ortho appointments kind of are kind of like. They used to take maybe 30 minutes to maybe an hour, just kind of depending on how busy they are. And then they took some x-rays, and then they also took some pictures of what my teeth look like. But you know what's hella funny? They couldn't find my old pictures, so I couldn't see a picture to compare both. But I do have some pictures of that I've had from before that I can actually show you guys. So let me show you guys a before right here of what my teeth used to look like. And then let me show you guys what my teeth now look like here. But other than that picture, I know I sound a little bit funny. Other than that picture, let me actually show you guys how they look. These are the metal retainers that I got. And then let me show you guys the clear ones that we also got that we paid a little bit extra for. So it's these right here. These are clear. These are also good. Now, I asked the doctor, I asked them, hey, would it be okay if I wear the clear ones during the day? And then at night, I can wear these just because I don't want to feel like I have braces on still. And he said that it was okay. So I think we should be good to go. I think we can wear the clear ones, and then at night we'll wear these, which is fine. Now, it's gonna get some getting used to. I don't even know what's gonna happen at the gym when I'm talking, just because it's already hard for me to talk, you know. But it's fine. Now, let me tell you guys, once they started cleaning my teeth and polishing it and everything, they were getting rid of plaque and everything, it hurt so bad. And it smelled so weird too. It smelled almost like burnt hair. If you guys have ever like burnt any hair or anything like that, it smells just like it. And they were just like drilling all over my teeth to kind of cleaning them up. And so it was quite an experience. I was kind of like almost like just super uncomfortable while that was happening. So I think that's what took the longest because it felt hella long. But after 3 years, we finally got these bad boys off, and I'm super happy with how they came out, man. Look at the teeth. I am so happy. For the longest time, what ended up happening, what my teeth got kind of messed up at the beginning, was because I had my wisdom teeth out, and for the longest time they were coming out, and so that was forcing a lot of my bottom teeth to start pushing in, and also my top wisdom teeth. And so then that made my teeth all crooked, and it kind of got all messed up throughout college. And I was like, damn, my teeth kind of look super messed up. And they were never like messed up or anything like that when I was in high school. It was usually it started when my wisdom teeth came out, and I just never took care of it. And so I was like, okay, well, now I have to kind of get braces because my teeth are all over the place. And so I was like, okay, let me finally get braces. And I ended up getting braces 3 years ago because my mom also got them. Shout out to my mom, because my mom is the one that convinced me, because for the longest time she was like, I want to fix my teeth. I want to fix my teeth. And she finally fixed her teeth. And that motivated me to also fix my teeth. So shout out to her for also encouraging me, because if it wasn't for her, honestly, I probably wouldn't even gotten braces. So shout out to the moms out there for always thinking of us and always trying the best, trying to get the best for us, basically trying to motivate us to get the best for ourselves. But I think for now, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to put on the clear ones real quick, so I can take these off, because I do want to wear the clear ones instead of these. So give me one quick second while I take these off. Now, one of the assistants were super nice when they were kind of showing me everything, because I wasn't sure how to properly put them on. So it was nice for her to kind of give me another run through, just to make sure I wasn't messing anything up. But let's take these off, and then I'll show you guys how to put on the clear ones. Huh. The way I take them off is gonna look a little nasty, I know. The way to take them off is with these little hooks at the back. That's how you pull them out. So that way you aren't messing up the front portion, because that front portion is a little bit more on the bendier side. And so the last thing you need is to bend that part that's keeping it together. So we grab it from the hooks. Ha. Ha. Hold on. I'm out here trying to show you guys, and I can't even do that shit myself. But man, let me show you guys what the teeth look like without it real quick. That's how they look. Sorry, I have a little bit of saliva here. That's how the teeth are looking. But let's put on the clear ones. Let's see how they're looking. So this is the part, this is gonna be the top part. The way that I know that it's gonna be the top part is because this one's a lot thicker and a lot bigger, and then the bottom ones are a lot smaller. So I know this is gonna go at the top, so it kind of goes the same way. I make sure it's on there pretty tight. I'm gonna roll down the window. It's getting hot in here. There it goes. And actually, I can talk a lot better with these on than with the other ones. So I think we're good. I think we're gonna be using these during the day, and then at night we're gonna be using the other ones, because man, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna be able to talk during the gym if I'm wearing the other ones, and it's hella hard to talk. So for now, I will switch over now to the car talk that we're gonna have. Today we're doing chest, today we're doing triceps, and we're doing hamstrings. So I'll see you guys over there. Okay, let's head over to the gym. Now, you guys already know what happened today. We got our braces off, as you guys can see. No more braces. We finally are free from them, man. After 3 long years, we're finally good to go. Now, I gotta be really good with wearing my retainers. I need to make sure I'm wearing them 24/7 for the first year. And then after that, I only wear them to sleep. So now the game plan is I'm gonna be wearing the clear retainers whenever I go out, but whenever I'm in the house or whatever, and I'm whistling, I don't know why I'm whistling, but whenever I go out, I'll just wear the clear ones, just because they're a little bit, I want to say they're not as stiff And I don't know, I feel like I get more support from the metal ones for sure, and it just makes sense. These are made out of kind of like a type of plastic kind of silicone thing, kind of going on. Not exactly sure out of what material it is, but for sure it's kind of like a plastic. And so they say they're both pretty good, the metal ones and also the clear retainers, but I still feel like the metal ones are a little bit better. So what I'm gonna do is just wear these clear ones during the day, and then also while I go to the gym, because with the other ones, those are gonna get some getting used to, because I cannot talk properly with those things on, because my tongue keeps hitting the top of the roof of my mouth, and it just, the words kind of come out really weird, or it's hard to talk. I don't know how to explain it, so we're gonna have to get used to that for a little bit. But luckily with these clear ones, I don't really have to worry about that, because it doesn't really stop my talking or anything. It doesn't really impede it, even though I still feel like I it kind of does kind of change my voice a little bit. It kind of makes it a little hard to talk. It's not that bad. It is not that bad. It's for sure it's better than the metal ones. Now, I've only shown Jasmine pictures. She hasn't really seen me in person, so I'm super excited. I already showed my mom. I also showed my grandma, and I was telling my grandma how my teeth look so different once I took off my braces and everything. They almost look fake, because of how white they were and everything. And then I was telling her it looks like some veneers or something like that. It looked crazy. And then she started laughing, and she was telling me how she was about to tell me that too. That it looks hella strange, because they're not used to seeing me without braces. So it's been such a long time, and so it's also kind of get it's gonna have to I'm gonna have to get used to it as well, because it still feels a little bit different. It almost doesn't even feel real that my braces are off. But overall, it was a good experience. I would say it was kind of like a lot of back and forth. Every month you have to go to your ortho appointments and everything, and then you also have to go to your regular dentist or whatever to get checked up, or if you need anything that's recommended by the ortho or whatever. I usually just kind of get it done in house, so they already have an ortho and a regular dentist there as well. Now, for today, we are doing chest, we are doing triceps, and we are doing hamstrings. Now, I was almost a little afraid that our triceps, or my left one in particular, was not going to recover on time, because it was feeling a little bit sore yesterday. But I went throughout the day, and it feels way better. It feels way better, and it doesn't feel sore at all today. So I think we're good to go. But we're gonna be hitting, I'm thinking, 2 sets of incline chest press with the Smith machine. I think that should be pretty good. And then we're gonna move over to, I'm thinking, that plate loaded one. If that plate loaded one is taken, that chest press, then I'm thinking we're just gonna do some cable stack presses. And then we're just gonna move over to that fly machine. I think we're gonna do that isolation machine. That's also pretty good at the gym. Just because I don't want to set up a whole cable stack and everything. So we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. It just kind of depends on how busy it gets. Now, I am hoping that there's no class going on right now, because yesterday it for sure was hella hard when I was looking at the videos and everything to try and get some of that music out and everything. So some of the clips sound a little muffled, because also my voice kind of changed as I was playing around with the settings. So it's gonna have to get some getting used to. We're gonna have to play with some settings to see what we can do to minimize the amount of background noise. But we'll see. Maybe we'll look some stuff up over the weekend and see what we can adjust. But we'll see. We shall see. And then we're gonna move over to some triceps. Now for triceps, I'm thinking I kind of want to do that press that we did last time with the two handlebars. That one felt pretty good. I think we might just do that one again for 2 3 sets. And then I'm thinking we'll move over to maybe just one tricep extension, just crossbody, and start off with our left, and then just match our right with our left, like always. Now, some people might ask, how come you have a preference for starting off with a specific arm? And now I'm not starting off with my, like, let's say strong hand, because let's say I were to start off with my right hand, which is my more dominant hand. It also is just a tiny bit bigger. If I were to start with that one, I'm gonna get more reps and everything with my right, just because it's stronger. And so what ends up happening is when I try to replicate the same thing with my left, it's not gonna happen because it's not as strong. Because when I, let's say we're doing whatever movement, this one was taking over a little bit more, and so it ended up growing just a tiny bit more. So that's why every time we do some single arm work or anything like that, I try to focus primarily on my left hand and try to get as many reps and everything with that one, and then replicate my right with that, so that way they can be as even as possible. And I think that's the right way to approach it, just to make sure that you're good in everything, that you're not just focusing on your dominant hand. You don't want to have a big ass right hand and then a small left hand. So that's what we've been doing now. The person in front of us is swerving a little too much for my liking, and there's a cop behind us. So I think my boy needs to get it together. Now, we learned from yesterday, and I actually brought it already pre-prepared because, man, yesterday it was hella hard to try to do it while I was driving. I was like, there's no way I can pour it into the bottle while I'm driving, so I have to do it inside the gym. If I don't already have it pre-packaged, I have to take it out the gym and pour it there in the parking lot. So that's what we ended up doing, and so we took the pre literally as soon as we came in. So it was not too ideal. All right, we're stopping really out of nowhere. So what I end up doing is just pouring it and then just making sure that we're good to go. And I can just sip it on right now if I wanted to. Actually, let me do that. Let me take the pre, actually, because we're pretty close. We're a few stops away. Now for hamstrings, what we're gonna do is the usual. We're gonna do laying hamstring curls. There's really not that much that they have at this specific gym for hamstrings, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to do some hamstring curls for, I'm thinking, 3 sets, and then we're gonna move over to some RDLs. Now I'm thinking I think I'm just gonna record the first one of hamstring curls and then the first one of RDLs and then the pose. And kind of keep it the same way, just because it's a little repetitive for those. And I don't know, hamstrings is not the most funnest thing for me in particular. But yeah, let's take this pre real quick while we're in traffic. Okay, that was pretty good. Now, I don't think they recommend that you should be drinking stuff while you have your retainers on. So what I'll do is I'll mouthwash a little bit just to get some of those, some of the juices and everything from this thing. Man, having this retainers for sure is it's gonna be a little bit tricky. It's gonna get some getting used to. So I'm gonna have to be patient for sure. Anyways, let's skip over to the gym. Let's see what we start off with. I still don't even know. It's either a Smith machine or, yeah, honestly, a Smith machine. I think we should be good with that. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, we already did 2 warm-ups. I think our chops is gonna be 75 today. I was thinking about 80s, but I think 75 should do just good. Let's try to get maybe 7, maybe 8. We'll see how many we can get. Now, maybe today's the day where things feel a little bit lighter, but you guys already know that sometimes shit feels fucking light and then things feel fucking heavy as hell. And you gotta kind of just go with the flow. Just go hard regardless. So let's try to get 7, and then we're gonna take this off because it's fucking hot.
Okay. I think we're gonna pause it for that one. Let's take maybe 10, 15. Then we'll start up again. I need to catch my fucking breath. Holy shit. Let's hit for maybe 2 more. Fuck. That was good. I'm gonna take maybe 2 minutes. And then we either stay at 75 or we do 70s. We'll see. Fuck. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Let's do our second one now. I think we're just gonna do 2 of these, and we're gonna move on to the next area of the gym. Hopefully that chest loaded or that chest press, that's plate loaded. Hopefully it's not safe, but they only have one, so it's also pretty popular. Worst case scenario, I think we're just gonna set up a cable stack and just do some presses there. We'll see what we end up doing. Now for this one, hopefully I can get a solid. Fuck, man. I'm hoping I can get a solid 7, maybe 8. And I think I'll be pretty happy. Now, worst case scenario, you guys already know. We drop set a little bit or we pause set it, which should be fine. I think we're gonna pause at that. I'm gonna take maybe 30, no, 15, 20, and then we'll hit it for maybe 2 more. Oh my God. Shit's been feeling fucking difficult this week. I think I've also gotten a little bit less sleep just because my routine kind of has been all over the place, sadly, because of things with work or other things. After someone with my face though, because can't see shit. All right, let's say it for 2 more. That's it. Let's go move on to that press. If not, maybe a cable sack. All right. Oh, let's put this back. All right, so luckily, this bad boy is already loaded up with some 45s. Let's test it out a little bit. I think we're gonna have to go down a little bit on the seat though, because I think that looks pretty good. Let me try it out. Never know. This one. Oh no, this feels pretty good actually. Let me just try to get as even as possible. Okay. Let's try to do 10. See how that goes. Fuck it. Grab some 10s. Let's try to get at least fucking 5 to 6. I don't even know. I really don't know what to expect because you guys already know with this specific one, for some fucking reason, this shit's hard as hell. So we've been having to go little by little as we kind of go up. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna pull up the belt, give me a little bit more stabilization on my core. And let's just try to go fucking hard. Let's grab it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is start here. Actually, now let's check out the 10s real quick. Let's get maybe 2 or 3. Okay. Let's do one more just like that. Okay. Let's do one more. I'm gonna do maybe 10, 20 seconds, and then we'll start up again. Now, man, today's feeling hella good. Our chest is feeling hella fucking pumped. I think it's nice to throw in some of that dumbbell work. It's been pretty good, man. Sometimes I feel like you need to throw around some dumbbells here and there just to have a little bit more fun, you know? Because I mean, swing machine is fun and all, but nothing beats like a good old dumbbell and just carrying it over, and then you see your arms are hella fucking pumped. So if they're doing some dumbbell work, it's pretty fun. Okay, let's do a 45s. Let's try to get at least a solid 7, maybe 8. Just because I don't want to set up any dips. I mean, sorry, not dips. What am I talking about? I don't want to set up any flies, and the fly machine is taking. I don't want to set up the cable sack, so I think we're gonna just set up these dips right here. We haven't used the dips in this specific gym, so I'm excited to see the handlebars. Now, you guys already know my personal preference for a lot of these is for the handlebars to be a lot thinner because when they get too thick, I feel like I can't get a good grab on them. So I feel like I prefer handlebars are a lot thinner, even when it comes to my pulling movement. I feel like everything just feels better. I get a better my muscle connection. So that's what I usually try to aim for. The handlebars are a little bit on the thinner side. Anyways, I think we're gonna do this one for 2 sets. Try to go hard and just see how it goes. I'm hoping to get at least a solid 7, maybe 8. I don't know what to expect though. And I think I lost my other AirPod. Let me check. Found it. All right, let's do it. I don't have any music playing. That's fine. We got 6. I think we're gonna do one more just like that. I'm gonna take maybe like a 20, 30 seconds, maybe even a minute before I do the next one because if I go right away, there's no fucking way. Let's do one more set. Let's try to get as many as we can. Okay. We're gonna have to pause at that. Maybe hit it for maybe 2 more. I'm gonna take maybe like a 20, 15, and then we'll start up again. But there's the last one after this. We're just gonna grab a cable stack, try to get as many as we can with those dual handles that we like from last time. So let's see how that goes. Man, Jake's kicking our fucking ass, so I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, let's get 5 more seconds. All right, let's do it for 2 more. Okay, that's good. Okay. That's it. That's it. Let's go ahead and try out triceps now. We're gonna use this cable stack here. We're gonna use these dual handles now. I'm actually not sure what we're gonna start off with. So let's start off a little bit on the lower end. Let's try 15 kg, see how that feels, and then we'll go from there. Let's see how it's looking. Nice. Oh my fucking God. Okay. That's not too bad now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This fucking pull, this fucking cable feels way heavier than this one right here. I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm doing this one, it's way lighter. And I can do usually the 50s, but when we start doing this one, I can barely do fucking 15. But with this one, I can get a bigger stretch because it's a little bit higher. What kind of sucks about this one in particular here? I mean, I feel like you can do maybe some crossbody work, but if you're doing maybe just some pull downs, it's gonna kind of stop you like right here. And I want to get more of a stretch. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give myself maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes, and then we'll start up again. Yeah. We've been getting to know more folks around here, which is pretty nice. We're meeting the person that's been designing the machines here in the cages. He's been putting in work. They've been getting a bunch of new stuff, and they're doing a grand opening this August. So pretty excited with what they're gonna add. They was just telling me how they were going to include a lot more machines, which is nice. Like leg presses. I think they're gonna add more squat machines, which is pretty good. Just because I want to say they were running a little bit low on leg machines. Hopefully they get a new hamstring one because that's what we're looking for. Hopefully they get like a seated one. That'd be pretty nice. All right, let's do a second set. Okay, now let's take a quick pause. Let's hit it for maybe 2, 3 more, and then I don't know. I don't know if I should do something with the handlebars just for one set. I'm still not sure. I think I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna grab one of these, one of the ones over there. But let's pause it real quick. Hit it for 2 more. I'll give you guys a side view here of the right side. I think for the next one, let's go grab a handlebar. 2 sets with this right here. Okay. It's been a pretty good day today. It after we got done with chest, things died down a little bit and it doesn't feel as tough. I feel like I can finally fucking breathe because man, ending with dips was no fucking joke. I was huffing and puffing. Okay, for this next one, I think we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna do 2 sets. 2 sets of these, and then I think we're just gonna go over to some overhead after that. See how that feels. Now I don't know what to do with this one in particular. I think we're gonna do instead of 15, let's try 25 or maybe 20. Let's try 20 first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Just because how I remember, or remember me telling you guys, this little pulley here at the top weighs way more than the one at the bottom. So I just want to make sure I can get at least a solid 7 to 8. That's not too bad. Let's do 25 kg. See how that goes. I'll play some music though. I've just been raw dogging this whole workout this whole time. It's not the move. Let's see. All right, let's do it. Let's try to get a solid 7, maybe 8. See how that goes. Hope for the best. How to rub that. Okay. Hold on. 9. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do 20 kg plus a 2.5. Now drop set. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Now, let's pause at that for maybe 2 more. Instead of dropping the 2.5, I think I changed my mind. Okay. Let's do it. Oh my God. Okay. I think that's it. Let's give you guys a different angle. We're gonna go use maybe, I'm thinking, maybe go use the cable stack on the other side and see how that goes. Get a little bit more sunlight. What's good about the other cable stack is that you can also adjust these little handles in particular, so I'll be able to do some overheads. What I am gonna take with me though is gonna be the handle, because we're gonna use this bad boy. You guys already know that the W bars, for some reason, cost me a little bit of elbow pain towards the end of my overheads for some reason. I don't know why it is. So I've just been sticking to this one, which is way better. So just kind of play around with some of the handles that you guys have at your gyms, just because some feel a little bit different for some people, and for other people, other ones don't feel as bad. All right, I'll see you guys for some overheads up next. Let's do some overheads. Let's bring this down a little bit now. I think for this one, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna pull out our wrist straps. You guys already know that these have been super helpful for these in particular, just because I get a bunch of fucking wrist pain. And that's the last thing I need once I get home, is my wrist to start hurting a bunch. And it also stabilizes me a lot more, so I can get a better mind muscle connection as I do this one. I don't really have to worry about stabilizing as much. Now, for this one, I think we're gonna, I don't know, this cable stack feels hella heavy, so maybe we'll do 44, what is that? 44 pounds, which is 20 kg now. If it feels too light, we go up. All right, let's see how this goes. It's actually not so bad. All right, I think we can go up. Let's do, let's try 61. Okay. I think for this, we're gonna pause it. Just because I knew I wasn't gonna get two more after that fifth one. Okay, let's shake those off. Let's hit it for two more. Okay, that was good. One more just like that. Let's give you guys a different angle change from this side. Okay, now it might look a little bit dark for you guys, so bear with me. But this is our last one, so it's not too bad. After this, we're gonna go do some. We're gonna go do some lean hamstring curls. So we still got a bit to go. Today has been going by pretty fast, actually. It's been a pretty good day. It's also been a bit of a different day. We had a photographer for the gym here who was taking some photos of us, kind of like around the gym. So it's a little bit different to kind of film that way, but it was nice. It was nice. I can't wait to see those photos because I was already taking a look at some of his things, and his posts are pretty fucking sick. So I can't wait to see what he comes up with and what photos he took as we kind of went along. But like I mentioned in the earlier clips, I also got to meet the owner of the gym, and he was just telling me a little bit more about the gym and everything. And man, this gym is gonna be fucking sick. I can't wait to show you guys the new machines that they bring in once they come in slowly. But they're doing an official opening in August, so they're gonna have a bunch of vendors and stuff. So maybe I can swing by, bring you guys with us, so that way I can show you guys. Okay, let's do this next one. Now for this one, I think we're gonna stick to the same weight, which is 61 pounds. Let's see how this goes. Let's I think we do one more just like that. Let's give you guys a bit of a front view from this side. Oh, that's not so bad. No, I decided to do one more. I think we can. How many have we done actually? So we did two of the ones with the handles. I think we did two of those. Then we did two with just the straight bar, and now we're doing. And then we did two of these overhead. So that's six, huh? Okay, let's do one more. Let's try to get 6'7" again with the 61. I think it's 61 pounds. Yeah, let's see how that goes. That's it. Let's go do some hamstrings. We're almost done with today. We just have hamstrings left, so let's go hard. We're gonna do this one for 3 sets, and then we're gonna go move over and do some RDLs on the other side of the gym. I think I'm just gonna film the first one though. Let's warm up before I fucking end up hurting myself. All right. Not much of a warm up, but fuck it. Let's go straight into it. Now, I think I'm just gonna record the first set, and I'm gonna stay here for three. Let's go hard. Now for this one, we're gonna do 127. Try to get as many as we can. Now I'm anticipating maybe 7, maybe 8, but we'll see. Well, let's use the song actually. All right, hold on, trying. Keep getting us through this. That was good. Let's pause at that. Get it for maybe two more. I'm gonna take maybe like a 10 second. And we'll start it up. Man, these times just feel pretty good, honestly. I don't even think we need the mat anymore. I think I got used to the placement, so it doesn't hurt as much anymore. It seems like there's gonna be a class that's gonna be happening pretty soon, so luckily we're almost done. All right, let's hit for two more. Maybe three actually. Getting a little spicy. That was good. I'll see you guys for some RDLs up next. I'm gonna save for two more. Okay. Let's finish up with some RDLs now. I think we're gonna do two sets with 90s. And then I'm gonna go grab a little corner and we can do the pose down. Now I'm gonna try to get maybe a solid 7, maybe 9. Never fucking know though, because RDLs be kicking my fucking ass all the fucking time. And after doing lane curls, man, shit's fucking brutal. Alright, let's grab the 90s. Let's set up and see how it goes. Okay. Let's do this one now. I think I'm just gonna record the first one. I'm just here for two. Let's hope the rest of this don't let me down this time. We have one more. Now, I'm not gonna record that one. So I'll see you guys for the post that up next. We're gonna drink some more after this. Let's go ahead and see what kind of damage we did today. I was gonna move around, but we already have the space, so might as well use it. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Let's get one more front double bicep. Okay. Let's take a look at the back now. The way we're gonna do that is this way. If I can't see myself through the mirror, I won't be able to do it. Just close it up. There we go. Let's get one more. Let's close this up. And whenever we have the gym pretty empty, it's nice to get this side of the gym because the mirrors are pretty big. All right, let's see. Okay, time to go home, man. Today was a bit of a fucking tough day. I'm not gonna lie. This whole week, you know, but on the bright side, we got our braces off, and I think we hit a PR on the hack squat on Monday, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad, but I feel like the rest of the fucking days, the gym has been fucking kicking our ass straight from like the first set. I'm already fucking tanked, but at least we're done. And then tomorrow, we got back and shoulders. And it's a little bit of a lighter day. I feel like my chest, triceps, and hamstrings days are pretty fucking heavy. Just because the RDLs are no fucking joke. Them shits be fucking me up. Okay. Anyways, I gotta go home. I'm already late to feed the cats. And they're not gonna be too happy. They're gonna fucking be screaming at me as soon as I walk in. Paco's gonna fucking yell at me for being fucking late. So let's try to make it home. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't skip your cardio and stay consistent.